Hey my guys, today I'm playing 100 Days in RLCraft. I got inspired by my man Forge Labs. If you don't know who he is, check him out down below in the description. He has super awesome videos. I got this idea from his 100 day RLCraft video, so yeah, the idea was from him. I made my own version. Hope you guys enjoy. It was a mess. It was I don't even know. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. This is not just 100 days surviving in RLCraft. I have to save the village that is under attack by a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon that goes by the name of Uga Maktu. He's been terrorizing the villages around him, leaving fire paths everywhere he goes. People say the dragon comes when it's looking for something to eat. And it destroys everything along its path, leaving what's left behind to just survive on what they have. My mission is to free the villagers in 100 days. So beware, because I'm coming. Okay, so day one, I got resources. So you know in this game, you have to start from scratch. So I got some flint, I started getting some stone tools, and I killed a bunch of animals to start getting some XP. And it was starting to get late and dark, and I didn't have a place to stay. So I ran for my life because it got dark really quickly. I found this like little hut that I could stay in, and I realized that I was next to a village. I'm at the village. But it was super dark and there was mobs everywhere. I killed a scorpion. Sutiramu? Yeah. Ah, perfect. Oh, I can hit them from here. Oh my god. And like this like village zombie, I don't even know. Oh my god, he can get in. Oh my god. I made it to this like greenery in the village. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're safe in here, right? Jesus. And I was like, okay, I'm safe. I'm gonna stay here for the night, spend the night here. It's all fine. I had 2 dudes with me and I died. Yeah, look at this. I just died by that. So it was a good beginning. I respawned in a completely different place, and I found this like camp with some beds in it. So I slept there for the first night, just, you know, on the ground, literally. So day 2, I got resources again, because I lost them all. Ooh. And started exploring a little bit. I wanted to see what was out there, you know? I wanted to see what was on this mountain. I killed a bunch of animals, and I had to sleep again. Because it was getting dark, you know, and scary stuff spawns in the dark. Day 3, I made a stone savior. This bad boy was gonna save me from a lot of mobs, a lot of stuff that's trying to kill me. Also, I spent my XP on combat mode. I think that's it, where you get more XP from mobs. Because literally, I wasn't gonna do much mining, and from crafting, it's not worth it. So I went for XP from combat. I kept walking around and I found this like castle village thing on the bottom of the mountain, like on the valley. So I went over there and it was full of stuff. It was full of resources, stuff that I really needed. So I looted a little bit, but you can't really use it until you level it up. So it was quite useless, but it was good to have, you know. Pumpkins, potatoes. I wanted to find a place where I could live, and I wanted to be close to that castle because it was friendly and there was a golem and stuff. But I really didn't know where to lay down my foundation. Come on, let me sleep. So the next day I went walking around the castle to see what was next to it. I wanted to see if there were any structures or anything that I could really check out. And I found this like water tap, and I didn't really know what it was. Oh. I went around it, but it was really nothing actually. What is this? So it was starting to get dark, and I was making my way back to the castle, and I got attacked by this lion thing. It's called Pharaohdon, but yeah, it was... No! Oh! It nearly killed me. It nearly killed me. But I managed to kill him.
I killed a f***ing lion. Holy shit.
So I slept there on the ground because it was really, really dark and I didn't know my way back, honestly. So I wanted it to be daytime. So I slept on the floor. And the next day, I started getting some resources, some wood and stuff that I needed. And I got attacked by this freaking bird thing.
No.
And it turned out to be a velociraptor. And it teamed up. It teamed up with a lion and it tried to kill me. But hey, there was another lion that came to the party and started attacking me as well. So it was a good start to day number 5, you know?
Jesus. Oh my god.
Luckily, I made it out alive out of this one. I nearly died, to be honest. But did you think that was it? No. No. Just before I started making the frame of my house, I got attacked by this like Pokemon flower thing. Yeah. It nearly killed me. Like half a heart. It was... yeah. I nearly died and I was scared because I didn't have a spawn point and I didn't want to lose my stuff again. So I managed to kill it. And finally, I could start constructing the house.
Yes.
I started the house. I made like a temporary dirt house because I made the frame of the house and I wanted to start building it, but it takes a long time to get all the resources. So I made this like dirt house, this dirty ass dirt house to live in while I was getting the house built. And yeah, I slept in the dirt house.
Bam.
I spent the next 3 days working on the house. I started on the house frame and I made like these slabs because I don't know, I wanted to make the house out of slabs and it's more economical. You get 6 slabs out of 3 blocks. So I don't know. I just felt like making it out of slabs, you know? Yeah, I spent day 6, day 7, day 8 on the house. Day 9, I got attacked straight away by this weird... I don't even know what it was, but yeah, it disappeared right after it attacked.
What the hell? The hell was that?
I found a spawner next to my house and I thought I could grind XP from it. But yeah, that wasn't really the case. You'll see in the future. I killed this like weird spider looking thing and it dropped its meat pretty good. Remember this brick structure that we saw a couple days ago? Well, I thought I could get cobblestone from it because I needed cobblestone to build my house. So I was covering up the top bit where there was like an entrance to a lava pool and yeah.
No!
I think I wasn't using my brain. It says here in my notes, died being stupid. I think we can all agree. I think so. I came back home and I put some glowstone on the roof and I was pretty happy on how it looked. It gave it like a different vibe. It was pretty good.
I like this.
I went to sleep and day 10, I went exploring and I nearly died to this like Pidgeotto bird thing. I don't know, but it was spraying some kind of...
Oh! What the hell is that? Pidgeotto? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god, what the hell is that? What the fuck? God damn it.
I don't know what the hell it was, but it was just spraying me down. I don't know how I lived.
Oh my god.
I managed to escape.
Are these things up there?
And by the time I got home, it was already nighttime. So I went straight to bed. Day 11, I went to get some torches from that castle thing that was next to my place. Because if you make torches, they like light out and it's a hassle. So if you get like already generated torches, they'll last forever. They won't turn off. So that's what I did. I went to get some torches. I put them around my house because it was gonna get really dark and I needed some lighting so nothing would spawn inside of my house, you know? I found this weird temple close to my house as well, and yeah, I was too scared to go and investigate. So I went home because it started getting dark. Day 12, I went to this tower that was close to home and I started raiding it. I used this technique where I would build from the outside and just get the loot, you know? Because I was not getting anywhere if I tried to do it the normal way. Like, I would get destroyed. So I looted a lot, pretty like 3 or 4 stories of it, and I nearly died. This spider just like pushed me off. I don't know how, but he pushed me off and I nearly died. So I went back home with all the stuff and I went to sleep. Day 13, I worked on the house. I put like glass all around so I could see what was outside. And I started doing like this weird porch thing because I had like a square in the middle of my house and I didn't really know what to do. You'll see in the future what I do with that room, but I just cleared it out and put like this brick roof over it. I don't know, it looked pretty good. I went back to the tower the next day and I made this platform just in case I got pushed off that I could survive the fall. It didn't work. And I looted 2 more floors. I started to get pretty good loot and I wanted to grind some XP, but no.
What?
Wasn't happening. Got destroyed. First hit, got destroyed. I went back and I recovered everything that I lost and I didn't want to mess with that again, so I kept climbing up. I looted another chest and I got destroyed by this wind god. I don't even know what it is. It's like this wind god Pokemon. Like, I don't know. It's a wind thing, wind creature, and just lifted me. And yeah, killed me right there on the spot.
No. No. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. Take me down. No.
I tried to get my stuff, but it was too late, so I slept quickly, and on day 15, I went back to the tower, recovered everything that I could. I went up again to the floor before the top floor where the boss is, got everything, and I managed to go back home with all the loot. I didn't lose anything. I was really surprised.
I got everything.
Day 16 came along, and I don't know if it was the beginning of summer, but it was really, really, really hot. I made this like pond thing where I could drink, and I could get in as well, because I don't know how, but I would get really, really hot. I worked on the house that day, and I made this like new room where I would stay in. So I moved my bed there, and I slept for the first time outside of the dirt home, which was pretty nice, you know. Level up. I was not living in a dirt house anymore. Day 17, I finished the house from the inside. I put all the glass and the roof and I finished that. And I made the front entrance. I don't know. I like the design that I did for the front door. I put some pressure plates on the door so when I have to like run away from something that's chasing me, I don't have to stop and open the door. I can just walk in. I think that was a good idea. So I just spent day 16 and day 17 just working on the house. Day 18, I went to the tower and I got completely destroyed. I had a shield, and not even the shield could save me. I got destroyed from skeletons, from spiders, from zombies. It was horrible. I hated it. I just hated it. I would die so easily.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
On day 19, I slowly started clearing the tower, and it took me until day 22 to clear the whole tower until the last floor where the boss was. It took me 4 days to clear this tower. Like, 4 days. I would die instantly, and it was horrible. I even went to get a bow from the castle next to my house to see if it would help me, but no, it just didn't.
Uh-oh.
I managed to get 30 levels on day 20, and I leveled up so I could use iron stuff. I grinded it out until day 23, and I made it back home just barely with 36 levels. And when I say barely, it's because I got attacked on my way home.
No.
A rock decided to pick me up and throw me like if I was a piece of meat. You know, a piece of meat that he wanted to eat. Luckily, I killed it and it didn't kill me, so I made it home alive. The next day, I went to the top of the tower to see if I could get the loot, but nah. The golem at the top just destroyed me, and I wasn't using my brain, so I got destroyed. Basically, I got destroyed by the golem. So I went back, I recovered my stuff and I decided to just leave that tower. There was nothing I could do to get it if the golem was there. The next day I decided to start killing some chickens so I could make some treats. You have to make some treats if you want to tame a rock, for example, avian treats. So you have to kill chickens in order to make the treats. So I started killing some chickens, and on my way I decided to explore that dungeon thing that we saw a couple days ago. And I went inside and there was this zombie. He had a stick, okay? He didn't have a weapon or anything, but he destroyed me. He killed me so many times. I had to go and get my stuff like 3 times. So finally I got to kill him. I explored the dungeon, but there was nothing there. And it was getting late, so I decided to come back home. And on my way back home, there was this glowing zombie. This glowing zombie crept up from behind. He one-shot me. It was amazing. He one-shot me. Anyway, the next day, I smelted some, I think it was pet armor or horse armor to get some diamonds, and I made an enchanting table. And I decided to use the room that I made, that extra room, as an enchantment room. But I didn't have the levels to place down the enchantment table. So that was a fail. So I decided to explore for the day. And I came upon this humongous city, village, I don't know what it was. I got there when it was nighttime, so I went there. I went straight to bed. I found a bed up in a room and I just fell asleep there. And then I explored the city the next day. It was full of stuff. It was full of different stuff. And I found a dog. I found a dog and I wanted to tame him, but I didn't know how because I didn't have enough bones. So there was like a battle tower next to the village. So I decided to try and raid it, or at least kill some skeletons so I could get some bones. Well, it wasn't one of my best ideas. I was getting an XP and everything was going well, but I just got destroyed. And after that, recovering my stuff was a bit of a pain in the ass, you know? Because I recovered my stuff, I wanted to get out of there. I tried to swim, there's something in the water that killed me. Then I have to go back in, get my stuff in the water, kill whatever's in the water, and yeah. Anyway, I forgot to record the exact moment where I tamed Boomer. Yeah, that's his name. He was already named Boomer, and I liked the name. I didn't really want to change it. So I introduced to you Boomer. This is a new member of the house. Say hello. Yeah, so I was really happy. I got Boomer and I went back home with Boomer and he sleeps next to me. So that was a really nice day. A really good day. I have a new friend. The next day, I made a staff out of an ender pearl, a gold ingot, and a bone. And I also made the avian treats because the rocks only spawn at night. So I waited all night to see if a rock would spawn. And finally, one spawned. So I gave him some treats and it said, "The rock now loves you," which means that it's tamed. So you can put a saddle on it and you can fly. Yes, my friends, you can now fly. So the next day I decided to fly somewhere. I don't know where I went, but I ended up next to this sand battle tower. And I decided to try my staff while I was there. And yeah, this changed the game. This changed completely the game. The battle golem just fell some floors down. I managed to loot the whole top floor, get a lot of stuff. Yeah, this was game changing. This was gonna change the way the game was gonna be. I also made a soul stone. This stone is basically, I can link myself to the rock. So even if it dies or it gets killed, I can always spawn it back. So yeah, it was pretty important for me to have that, to have my rock linked to me. Because the poor guy, he dies a lot during this challenge. So it was a good idea. Day 30, I made a diamond savior. This bad boy looked mean. I was having trouble with the heat. I was always hot and I had to stop at a pond and it was getting a bit annoying, to be honest. But I didn't know what to do. Anyway, so I decided to go looking for more battle towers on top of the rock. I hadn't named them yet, but I think I had an idea of what I was gonna call them, but I didn't know yet. So I went looking for battle towers and I didn't find any. I don't know if I wasn't looking in the right direction, but I spent the whole day looking around and I couldn't find a single battle tower. I found this pirate ship that I raided because it was full of spawners and it was good XP, but that's it, nothing more. The next day, I kept looking for battle towers and I was struggling. I didn't know what was going on, like why there weren't any battle towers. But anyway, I was flying around and I ran into my first dragon.
Oh, damn. Look at that guy. One day.
This wasn't Uga Makto, the flying beast. It was another dragon, but I had the feeling I was gonna meet him soon. So I left him there and I kept looking for battle towers. I needed to get a lot stronger before I could face one of those beasts. I returned to that humongous village and I found out that on the top of one of the towers there was like 9 gold blocks. So I mined all of them, obviously, and I went to sleep because it was really dark. And the next day I decided to tame a horse. They had a bunch of horses and I spent the whole day trying to tame the best one, the horse who could jump the highest and who could run the fastest. So yeah, I decided to take the best horse and I slept before going back home because it took me the whole day to tame because they had like a bunch of horses and I needed to try them all. So yeah, I slept and the next day I returned home and I started making the pen where I was going to keep the horse. So yeah, I decorated, it was on the side of the house. I decorated it with wooden logs and fences. It was pretty cool. I even made him like a little drinking area. It was cool. But when I finished the horse pen, I lost him. I didn't know where he went. I searched all around my house. I got on the rock. I even went to the village to see if he went there because, I don't know, there were villagers there and maybe he thought, I don't know. I don't even know. I even got on the rock and flew around my house to see where he was. And finally, before the night came, I found him and I took him back to the pen. But we got attacked by a rock while I was doing that. So yeah, that was close. After that, I spent the whole night fixing up the enchanting room. I could finally put the enchantment table down and I put some bookshelves around it. I wanted it to look nice, you know, glowstone and stuff. It looked pretty nice. I was happy with the results. So after that, I just went to sleep. Day 34, I saw this guy in the window.
What are you doing here?
And I decided to tame him, you know. You can use the same treats that I used on the rock. So I tamed him.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, he doesn't actually like fly. He can like fast jump. I don't know what the hell that is, but he jumps and he like leaps forward. And yeah, I still prefer the rock. I was still struggling with the heat. It was very, very hot. It was like midsummer. And I was actually thinking about going and building a home on the other side of the valley where it was a bit cooler, but it wasn't a good idea. So I didn't do it in the end. And on my way back, I killed this green guy. It was like a poisonous guy. I don't even know, but he nearly wrecked me.
Oh, damn! The hell is that?
I walked into this like poisonous gas that he left when he died and it nearly killed me, guys. It nearly killed me. So I decided to start building the roof in my house. And yeah, I was gonna make it out of slabs. So I made the structure and I made the slabs. Started building it throughout the night.
Does this look horrible? Not really.
I died all of a sudden, just like that. Like I was peacefully making the roof and I died.
What?
Yeah, so I went to get all my stuff and I lost my staff. I couldn't find it anywhere. Like I looked all over the place and it just disappeared. I don't know where it was. So yeah, I lost my staff. I managed to finish the roof, but I wanted to make like a bunker type thing on the top where I was sleeping, on the top where my bed was. I wanted to make like a concrete tower, you know? If something would come or a swarm of something would just come and try and raid me, I could always go upstairs and just hide in the bunker, you know? It wouldn't burn down if I had like fire demons, or it wouldn't just blow away. I don't know what kind of things are in RLCraft. So I made this like concrete bunker out of cobblestone and I was really liking how it turned out in the end. Like I was really happy how the house was looking. It was a bit uneven, but I don't know. It was getting a structure that I liked. I felt safe, you know? I was starting to feel safe in my neighborhood. So that was pretty cool. I like that. I like what I did. The next day, I flew on my rock trying to find some towers to see if I could find some ender pearls. And yeah.
No.
Shadow games.
No.
Death in the dark.
No. No, 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 no. I can't see anything.
The shadow games started. As soon as I wanted to do a little bit of progress, the shadow games decided to start. So I made my way back home because it was pitch black and I just went straight to sleep because I was not dealing with that at night. So I returned the next day and I saw that it spawned these like ghost things, and luckily for me, when you killed them, they gave you ender pearls. I managed to get 4 or 5 ender pearls and I went back home and I made myself a new staff. Day 38, I decided to make an atlas. If you guys don't know what this is, it completely changes the game. It has a map that draws itself out wherever you go. So it will show you like villages and sometimes like dungeons, but you can even put markers on it. And yeah, I marked where my house was, so wherever I would go, I wouldn't get lost. Like, it changed the game from here onwards. Like, incredible. On my trip, I came upon this black dragon.
Whoa.
And I even marked it on the atlas, saying that it was dangerous, with a skull saying dragon. And I had to sleep on this like dirty ass house, broken down. It had a bed in it. At least I could sleep in there, you know? The next day I went back to the sand battle tower and I wanted to kill the battle golem. So I threw my guys to him, the blue guys, and they actually killed him. So when you kill a battle golem, the tower destroys itself, but it doesn't destroy the items. The only thing is that you don't get XP.
What is going on? Come here. Oh. What's going on? They killed it? Did you guys kill it? You killed it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Whoa. 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 Look at all this stuff. Oh my god. They killed it. Amazing.
I could loot everything. I had to make a big chest to get everything organized, and I took all the stuff home.
Woo. Yes.
And the next day, I went back to the tower to see if I could get some more loot, but I flew past it. I just wanted to see if there was anything else behind the tower. And I found this humongous monument tower thing. It was made out of like cobblestone.
Oh my god, what the hell is this?
And I don't know what happened, but like my game lagged a little bit.
Oh, what was that?
I just got destroyed by this dragon. I think it was living there, but it didn't spawn for me when I went there originally. So now I had to try and get my stuff back. I went there and I creeped up on this green dragon.
There he is. No, cinders.
Hiding under the trees, but it saw me. It saw me and yeah, it fried me to pieces.
Oh, for the love of God.
So I went back using a waystone and it was getting dark. So I went on another route, going on the borderline, like on the face, like on the bottom of the tower to see if I could hide from the dragon. I came upon this guy.
What? The hell is this?
This humongous chicken thing was next to me and I was like, okay, it might be a friend. It might not be evil.
Chicken.
So I was trying to get closer and closer to my stuff, if I could get anything back, because I had a lot of stuff, and I got killed by the chicken.
Are you gonna help me? I can just see that fireball coming towards me. No, stay back. No. By a chicken. What the?
So the rooster chicken thing just destroyed me, killed me. Yeah, it just said nope. You're not going anywhere close to the dragon. I'm here to kill you. After that chicken killed me, I spawned at a village that had a waystone, so I don't know why it messed up my spawn point, but I made it back home eventually, and I had to make all my stuff again. I made myself a diamond savior. I made another atlas because I lost that one too. I marked my home, and I gave my guy a chest so he could carry a chest. He could have some storage space. I decided to call this guy Oscar. So from now on, we have Oscar in the house. The Rock. Oscar the Rock. So I went to sleep, and day 42, I went out to search for battle towers. I needed XP if I wanted to upgrade my tools and my weapons and my shields. So I needed XP, and I thought I could get XP from battle towers. So I went exploring, and I came upon 2 dragons, maybe even 3. I was surrounded by dragons. They were everywhere.
Oh my god. Surrounded by dragons.
But I flew past them,
What is this?
and I found this little base camp where I would spend the next 3 days, because I found this like wooden cabin and I didn't know what it was. So I went inside, and there was this huge toad.
No.
Well, these toads are overpowered as hell. It touched me and it poisoned the hell out of me. So I wanted to escape out of the window, jumped down, and I got destroyed. I got destroyed by the toads.
No. No. God damn it.
I got nervous because I was going to lose all my stuff again. So I went there, and I died again on the way there. So by the toads again. So I waited for my rock to respawn, and I went back there. I recovered all my stuff, thankfully, and I found a tower, a battle tower next to it. So I raided it, I killed the boss, I got all the stuff, and while I was collecting all the stuff, these pharaoh type birds that were throwing missiles at me a couple weeks ago, yeah, they came back and they killed me this time. They really hurt.
No. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
They destroyed me. So I spawned again at the base camp, and I finally made it back to the battle tower. I needed to take everything back home, so I decided to make a backpack. To make a backpack, you need leather, wool, and a piece of gold. So I had all that except for one piece of leather that I needed. So I went and searched for the piece of leather. I found it, I went back, made the backpack, loaded it up with stuff, and I eventually started flying back. I stopped at the base one last time to sleep because it was really dark, and I made it back home by day 46. I put all my stuff away, and I made a diamond bow. I couldn't use it yet, but I wanted to have a bow. I thought it was a good idea to start using a bow because I was getting destroyed just using the sword. And also I started making diamond armor so I could start enchanting them in the future. Day 47, I decided to go exploring because I desperately needed some experience levels to start enchanting my gear, because it was going to get harder and harder, and it's impossible to kill a dragon without any enchantments on. So that's what I did. I went exploring in a new direction, and I came upon this like underground dungeon tower. It's the same like the towers that I've been raiding, but it goes downwards into the ground. And I found this village thing, the one that's like next to my house, that castle house village thing. Well, I found another one, and this little hut where I spent the next 3 days. But anyway, I raided the village. It had a lot of enchanted books and really useful stuff. So I raided that, and then I decided to like raid or explore this abandoned battle tower. It didn't have a boss at the top, but it had a bunch of spawners, which give good XP. So that's what I did. I didn't die, but yeah, I got a bunch of XP, and I went back to that little hut to leave my stuff there, because the next day I was gonna go and explore the underground battle tower. Well, I spent 3 days. I spent 3 days on this battle tower, fighting the monsters that were in there and dying. I died because of the stupidest things, I swear. But in the end, I got to the bottom floor, and I think while I was dying, my boys in blue were attacking the underground golem, because when I got there, there was nobody there. There was like this humongous hole on the side that you could see some lava. I think it just exploded that wall. Maybe it fell in. I don't know, because I was hearing a bunch of noises while I was on the top floors, and I think maybe one of the boys in blue just decided to go downstairs and fight the boss. I have no idea. But anyway, I got all the loot. I went outside. I finally raided that goddamn tower, and I went to the little hut where I had all my stuff, and I had to sort everything out. I could only wear one backpack and my inventory slots to carry everything back home, so I spent a bunch of time deciding what to take, what not to take, because I had a lot of stuff. I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to take home. So in the end, I managed to wear my backpack full of stuff. I even packed Oscar with some stuff so he could carry it as well, because I put the chest in him and he could carry like 4 items. I flew back home during the night and I made it back home. I was so happy I didn't die along the way because I had a bunch of stuff on me and I had a bunch of levels, which that meant I was ready to start enchanting my gear. I was so excited. We were halfway there, day 50, and yeah, I could start enchanting my gear, getting ready for the challenges that were coming up ahead, and of course, battling the dragons. Day 51. I spent the day just grinding on enchantments. I actually got education 3 on my diamond sword, my savior, which means that I would get more XP from mobs that I would kill. And I enchanted 2 chest plates. The first one I got protection 4, and I got strengthened vitality on another chest plate that I would combine later on. And I didn't really do much more that day. Day 52, I left on Oscar and I saw this black dragon. I was tempted to try and see if I could take him, but I decided not to. It was going to be a really bad idea. So I found this battle tower and I killed the boss on the top. I started raiding it, and of course, knowing me and knowing my luck in this game, I died to a zombie.
No.
So I was quite mad because I was pretty far away, but luckily I managed to make a copy of the atlas that I had on me, so it would show me where I died, so I knew where I was, thank God, or else I wouldn't have known where my body was and I would have lost so much stuff. So I got there, I got all the loot, I finished looting the whole place, and I managed to escape before there was this dragon next to the tower. It decided to start attacking it, and I managed to escape, and that was a close call. That was a really close call.
Oh my god. That guy's there. Oh my god, there's another one.
So I left and I went to this desert. And on this desert I found a fire dragon skeleton. I was very excited because this meant I could get the bones and I could make dragon bone weapons in the future, which were a lot stronger than diamond weapons. And also, taking the skull, you can make this thing called a dragon's eye, which is key if you want to try and kill a dragon, because it gives you fire resistance and night vision, and it's pretty cool. It makes you a little bit OP. I found a village along the way on the desert, and I slept there because it took me a while to get there. Like, the desert was huge. Day 54, I was struggling a lot with the heat. Yeah, the heat was even worse than the mobs. Like, I had to stop and find like a water pool and just sit there for a while until my body temperature would get lower. It was a pain in the ass. So I went in the desert and I found a sand battle tower, and I decided to kill the battle golem, and I managed to kill him with my bow. And while I was getting the loot, the tower started exploding. So it exploded and I fell onto the first floor, not knowing the amount of mobs that were on the first floor. I got yeeted out of the tower and attacked by this flying horse bird. It wrecked me. It killed me. It killed me right there and then. So it was getting dark. I went back to sleep, and on day 55 I tried to get my stuff, and I didn't die because of any mob. I died because of the heat.
Are you serious?
Okay, I told you that the heat, it's ruthless, you know? It's like you spend too much time in the heat and you have to go and find water immediately. You have to stop what you're doing and get into a lake or a pond or whatever and stay there for like 30 seconds. And it's a bitch, you know? It wouldn't let me do anything. It killed me so many times.
Oscar. Come here, please. No! What the hell? What the? No.
I tried looking for my stuff that day, but it got dark. So I decided to go to sleep and look for my stuff the next day.
Yep. Look at it all.
After a lot of attempts on trying to get my stuff, and finally I got the hell out of there. I was so done with the desert. I was so done. I left. And on my way back home, I noted down a lot of new places or places on the map. I wrote them down on my atlas for future reference, like this guy.
Yeah, I remember this.
Remember this guy? He tormented me for like 2 days, 3 days trying to get my stuff. He teamed up with a chicken and killed me. Yeah, I wrote him down on the atlas for future reference, you know. Finally made it back home on day 56. On day 57, I went exploring and I found another dragon skeleton. So I took the bones and the skull just to have them. And on my way, I was so confused because I saw these. They were armor stands, okay? But from a distance, they looked like skeletons wearing like armor. But it looked too perfect, you know? Like 3 skeletons, 1 in full gold, 1 in full iron, and 1 in full diamond. All just chilling there. It looked a bit suspicious, no? So I got closer, and it turned out to be just armor stands, just laying there. Like a full-on diamond armor stand. So I took it, obviously, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Just gonna leave it there? I was a guy with no armor. I had a diamond helmet and that's it, you know, and a pair of iron leggings. I'm like, nah, bun this. I put the whole armor on. So I kept exploring and I come upon this like raft kind. I don't know what it is. It's like a raft thing in the middle of the ocean. And to the left, there was this red dragon just chilling in the water. And I didn't know at the time what it meant when a dragon was on the ground, like not flying. I realized, like in the future, in a couple of weeks, you'll know what it actually means. But I didn't know at the time, so I was like discovering this raft, seeing what was on it. But you know, like keeping my distance and keeping an eye on the dragon. I don't trust these guys. I decided to throw 2 or 3 of the blue guys at him. I didn't know if it worked or not.
Do they attack the dragon? I think they do. Oh my god!
I threw him and I saw that one was attacking it, and I'm like, this dragon is just gonna turn around and whip that blue guy's ass, you know? Like, it's no match for the dragon. So anyway, I left it there and I flew to this cabin trying to find somewhere to sleep that night. And the next morning, I was curious. I was like, what if the dragon is weakened, you know? Like, what if it's like 1 shot away? I don't know. I had that on the back of my mind. So I went looking for it and it died. Like, it was dead in the bottom of the ocean. So I got really nervous.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
Because I really wanted fire dragon blood. Because you could put it on dragon weapons, you know, and it gives it like a boost and a buff. So I really wanted it. So I made glass bottles and I made my way over there. And what you're about to see is a man losing his mind in Minecraft, okay? This is a man who, he got very nervous and very anxious in just a couple seconds.
Yes. Oh my god, I did it. Go. I'm gonna die. No. I was so close. No way.
I had to calm myself down because there was no way for me to get those stuff without thinking of a plan. So slowly, I managed to get all my stuff back. It took me a while, but yeah, I swam all the way to the raft and I made it, okay? But guys, this game put my heart to a test, you know? The anxiety levels, and I was so nervous. I was like, no freaking way. I just got all this stuff and I lost it because my guy can't swim. I'm like, nah, this ain't happening. But anyway, it turned out to be all right. I slept in the same cabin and yeah, I flew off the next day. Day 59, I flew back home and I found this dragon, the black dragon, okay? He's not Uga Makto, but I saw what he was doing to this village. It was savage, ruthless. He did not care. He destroyed everything along its way. and I just saw it from a distance. Helpless. I felt weak. I felt... I don't know, guys. I wanted to intervene, but I knew I wasn't strong enough.
Damn.
So I headed back home, thinking about those poor villagers and the day that I would be able to take them down, to stop this tyranny of the dragons. I found a tower along the way, and I marked it so I would go back there the next day. I made it back home, and I started looking at the recipe to make a dragon's eye. And, yeah, you need a lot of stuff to make a dragon's eye.
Jesus.
Like, a lot of stuff. And glowing ingots. You need a lot of glowing ingots too.
4 diamond swords. Glowing gems. Holy sh...
And I didn't have any, so that wasn't a good start. I thought I had some, but no. Zero. None. So that was a bad point in my life that day. Day 59. Realizing that I didn't have any glowing ingots. I was nowhere near of getting a dragon's eye. But hey, we had a new mission now. To get the dragon's eye, or else this mission was gonna be impossible. I went to sleep thinking about what happened that day. The dragon destroying the village, the poor villagers risking their lives and sacrificing their lives to save their family. Yeah. And also the fact that I didn't have any glowing ingots. So yeah, I think I had a nightmare that day. Day 60, I decided to make 2 resistance rings. Okay, they're baubles that you can put in your bauble slots. And you can stack them, so I managed to get resistance 2, which was pretty sweet, you know? It helped me out a lot. Anyway, I still needed infinity on my bow, and I wasn't getting any luck enchanting, so I decided to leave, see if I could get some levels or find like an infinity book somewhere. So I flew back to that tower that I was gonna raid, but by the time I got there was nighttime, so I had to find somewhere to sleep.
I know this house.
And I slept at that shack thing that I slept a couple days ago, where I got the red dragon blood. So I slept there, and on my way back to the tower, I came upon this village, and it had a library. So I decided to go in and check if they had an infinity book, you know, because sometimes they have chests there, and who knows if there was gonna be an infinity book or not. And this happened.
Cinderfall, prepare to burn.
What? What have you done? Oh!
Cinderfall decided to start all of a sudden, and cinders were everywhere. All kinds of cinders. Blue cinders, green cinders, red cinders. So I was kind of stuck, and, you know, I was trying to kill some of them, taking them out with my bow. One of them decided to come in, a level 9 blue cinder.
Oh! You need some water in here. Nope. Level 9. Imagine I die. Oh my god. I died.
And it destroyed me. Like, it really, really destroyed me. So I died a couple times in there trying to get my stuff back, but I finally managed, and I just left that place. I left that village. I was like, nope, this is not my problem. You know, I just left them there with the cinders. I'm like, nah, you can deal with that. So I went back to the tower, and I knocked the battle golem off the tower.
Wait, what?
And I was about to start looting, and this I don't know what it is. It's like a floating face. I don't know what the hell it was. It started attacking me, okay? And I was trying to bow it down, and yeah, all hell got loose right there.
Oh. Please. Die. It's level 60. No. No.
I died, which meant I lost my stuff. I had 2 problems right now. This guy who decided to appear in my house.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
And just, it was not the right time, you know? I had just died, I lost my stuff, I didn't know where it was, because I was flying backwards and I didn't see where I fell. And now I have this guy attacking me, not letting me get my stuff. It didn't stop killing me. It killed me like 5 times, 6 times. I had to kill it with a shovel in the end. I was getting so freaking nervous. You only have 5 minutes to get your stuff. I had a lot of stuff on me. It was horrible. It was a mess. It was terrible. Oh my god. I finally killed this guy. I made my way over there and I started looking, but I couldn't find my stuff. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find my stuff.
I don't know where my stuff is.
Anywhere. I knew that I flew like in a straight line from the battle tower, and I thought I fell like on a desert, but I didn't know where it was. I just couldn't find it. I swear, I didn't know where it was. So I went to sleep, and the next day, I had already given up. Like, I was like, I'm gonna have to go back home, make another sword, another atlas, a bow, everything that I had. I was so hard, like I was so down, depressed. It was like all this hard work. It was just really sad. So I was flying back and I saw this group of aliens. I don't know what they're called. And I got close and I could see experience bubbles that, you know, those experience bubbles that drop when you kill a mob or you die. And I got closer and all my stuff was there, scattered on the floor. Let me tell you, it was a hard job getting all my stuff.
My god. Look at it. No. 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 Oh. Stay the hell back. What is that? No. No. Get the hell out of the ice. What's going on? You die. Does this thing not hurt you? Guys, take care of him. Guys, take care of him. Guys, take care of him. Guys. Yes, please. Leave me the hell alone. Please.
Finally, I got all my stuff and I celebrated by killing each and every one of those alien things. Oh my god, what a relief. I got everything. I don't know how it didn't despawn because I slept and I think a whole day went past, but I don't know. I was so happy. I don't know how. I must have flown really far while I was being chased by that head mask thing. I don't even know. I got everything and I went back home. I tried to put infinity on the bow, but I didn't have the levels and it just didn't pop up. I wasn't having any luck enchanting. So day 65, I went to get the loot from the towers because I didn't raid it. You know, I hadn't had a chance to raid it. And the golem was on the floor. So I raided the first floors and then I killed the golem down on the bottom. And yeah, I got all the stuff, made it back home, and I put some more bookshelves in the enchanting room to make it look a bit better, you know? And yeah, that was basically all I did that day. Day 66, as per usual, I needed levels, so I made it to this underground tower, and I spent 3 days there. Day 66, 67, and 68. I got a bunch of levels, and I grinded the whole tower down to the bottom slowly, and I left. I had a bunch of levels, so I started enchanting, and I got strengthened vitality on another chest plate. I couldn't get infinity on my bow, so I enchanted a couple other stuff, and I just left it there. I got power 4 and flame, and I was feeling brave that day, so I decided to leave again on another adventure, and I came upon this dragon. And I decided to take him on from a distance, you know. I threw my guys in blue. He was on the floor. The dragon was on the floor. So I was like, maybe he's weak. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of HP. I don't know what was going through my head that day. But I started shooting at him. And I don't know if I was hitting him or not. But he started flying. And after a while, I was like, if this guy just turns around and starts throwing fireballs at me, I don't have the armor to take that hit, so I just retreated for now. I wasn't ready for this challenge, but knowing me, I turned around and we had a beautiful battle during sunset. It was beautiful. I was trying to bow him down. He was trying to kill me and eat me. And yeah, majestic.
Uh-oh. Problems. Big problems.
It wasn't a good idea. It just wasn't a good idea from the beginning. So I don't know how I made it, but I made it out of there alive. I managed to escape and I made it to this village. I slept there and there was a tower next to it. So I raided it. After a couple times, I died because of the cold. I tell you guys, winter kicked in really quickly and it came out of nowhere. And it was beating my ass. I would die so many times to the cold. It was horrible. I was making my way back home actually and had to stop somewhere. This like temple thing, it had like fire around it. So I was like, okay, let me stop here, get a bit warm and I'll make it back home. And no, the cold just killed me. And when I was getting my stuff, the cinders spawned. It was horrible.
No, this is not... What the hell is this? Oh my god.
I got my stuff back. I made it back home successfully and I started making a dragon eye. I made the ring of the dragon eye, which was pretty easy to make, but I needed to get glowing ingots. It was day 74 and I didn't have a single glowing ingot and this was not looking good. So my mission from now on is to make glowing ingots and get this dragon eye. Day 75, I decided to combine my chest plate with the Aussie liner because the cold was... It was midwinter and it was horrible to do anything outside of my house. So I combined them both and I just ventured. I left. I went so far away that it was like late afternoon on day 75 when I arrived at this village that had a tower next to it. So I slept there and the next day, day 76 and 77, I spent it just raiding that tower and getting everything I could. I needed glowstones and I needed XP as well. So that was the plan. After that, I kept going a little bit forward and I found another tower in the middle of the ocean. Same thing, I needed glowstone and I needed levels. So by day 79, I had both of those towers, but I had a bunch of stuff I had to carry home. So I needed to make a backpack. In order to make a backpack, you need leather, wool, and a gold ingot. So I needed leather. I went to kill those dragon things that were close by the village and I made myself a backpack. So by the end of day 79, mid-afternoon, I think I was flying back home and I had to stop in that humongous town thing that we've seen more than once. And I made myself like this little hole next to a furnace trying to cover up the cold because it's ruthless, guys. Like, you don't know. You can't do anything if you're cold. Like, it's horrible. You can't feel your hands. You can't feel your feet. You just can't move. It's horrible. And the screen gets foggy and everything. And yeah, so I was in that dirt thing waiting for it to warm up. But no, it didn't work. So I died. And I quickly ran back to get all my stuff because I was very far away. I was very far away. So I made it back and I made it home by day 80. Finally, with all the stuff. I finally managed to name Oscar. I made him a name tag and I put it on him. Big boy Oscar. So he finally had a name, you know. I was calling him Oscar, but I think he was confused. So he has a name now. By day 81, I found out that I could make glowing ingots. I didn't know this. I didn't click on the freaking glowing ingot to see if I could make them. That's why I was struggling so much. I was like, I can't find them anywhere. But anyway, you can make them with silver ingots, glowstone, blaze powder. So I had all of that stuff. So I started making them and I made like a 7 or 8 and I made my first glowing gem. But I needed 4 of them, so I needed a lot more resources. I had enough silver and I had enough glowstone, but I needed blaze powder. So the next day, day 82, I stood next to the lava pools to see if anything would spawn, because like blazes or that fire salamander, I don't like fire stuff. When you kill them, they give blaze powder, but nothing spawned. And I kept moving and I got attacked by mermaids.
Oh my god.
These mermaids, seriously. Thank God the boys in blue just wreck them, because while you're getting sucked into their rock, you just throw the guys at them and they do the job. But yeah, it was getting dark and I had to go back home. I slept there quickly. I returned to where the mermaids were because there was a tower next to that. And while I was shooting the battle golem, he destroyed the chest and I had a quick peek. And there they were, blaze rods and blaze powder. So I needed to get this guy off the tower. I needed to kill him. So I killed him with my bow. I got close before the tower exploded. And I got all the stuff. I got attacked by mermaids again before heading home, but it was a piece of cake. I got home and I finally made a dragon eye. Yes, guys, I made the dragon eye. I had fire resistance and I had night vision. I was feeling like a powerful man. I was very happy that day. I finally had the dragon eye. So next day, I needed levels, as always, and I went to another tower. But while I was trying to get XP, I got confused, and on my hotbar, I had this like potion, but I had my atlas as well. So I wanted to click on the atlas, but I clicked on the potion, and it was a teleportation potion, which meant that it would take me to my spawn point. So yeah, that ended quickly. It was getting dark, so I just stayed at home. Day 85 came along, and day 85 is a very important day. I only had 15 days left until the challenge ended, and while I was exploring, I came upon this humongous city. It had everything. I would walked around nearly the whole thing, and when I looked up in the sky, I saw him. I saw Uga Makto. He was even bigger than what I imagined. He was roaring in the sky, and he was destroying the north side of the city. Everything was up in flames and destroyed, so I kept my distance because I was tempted to go and attack him, but I knew I wasn't strong enough. So I found a tower next to the houses I was at, and I killed the boss, and I went to sleep because it was getting dark. Day 86, I raided 2 different towers. That first tower I started raiding the day before, and I found a red one, and I got all the stuff, and I came back to that huge city. On day 87, I returned home with all the stuff. I left it there quickly, and I left again. During day 88, I was looking for battle towers because I needed a lot of XP, but I couldn't find anything. I flew for the whole day, and Blade Flurry happened. Like, all of a sudden.
What?
Blade Flurry, prepare to be diced and sliced.
Blade Flurry. I didn't even want to know what it was, so I just flew away. I ignored it, and it was nighttime. I was flying the whole night, and I reached this battle tower. I killed the boss, killed all the spawners, got all the XP I could, and I wanted to fight this dragon. I thought I was ready. I don't know. I had my bow, but I ran out of arrows very quickly, so yeah, I had to put that on hold. I got enough XP that I could put my sword levels to 24 and my 18 levels that I needed for agility. So now I could use dragon bone weapons. I made a flamed dragon bone saber and a flamed dragon bone strengthened long bow. Man, that's a mouthful. And I made a bunch of diamond arrows.
Jeez. Oof, look at all this.
On day 91, I went looking for a dragon. Remember this green dragon that tormented me for a couple days, and he teamed up with a chicken and they killed me? Remember that? Well, that was the first dragon I wanted to try and kill. So I went looking for him, and it got very dark. And all of a sudden, there was not one dragon, but 2. They teamed up. I don't know if they knew
What?
my plan,
2 of them.
but yeah, I was outnumbered. There was no way I was gonna kill 2 dragons. My first go, like maybe 1 dragon, maybe, but 2 dragons at the same time, nah. It didn't feel smart, you know. It didn't feel like a good idea. While I was flying, because I left that place, and while I was flying, I got ambushed out of nowhere, and it was pretty scary.
What the hell? What the hell is going on? I can't see shit.
I managed to survive that attack, and on the next day, I found this dragon laying on the water. See, my feeling is that when they're laying down, they're not flying, is that they're low on HP. So I was like, let's do this. It is time. It's time to take my first dragon down. So I sent my boys there to just hover over him until I threw the first arrow. He got enraged. He started throwing fireballs, but he was in the water, so it looked like he wasn't doing any damage. Oscar just disappeared. I think he died, and I kept throwing my arrows at him. Diamond arrows. They did a lot more damage than normal arrows, and I did it. I finally did it.
I did it! No way. I did it. Look at him.
I took all the scales and the bones, and I was feeling very good. That was my first dragon kill. My first official dragon kill where, I participated. So I was feeling very good, but I wanted another challenge. So I hopped on Oscar and I flew around and I saw this guy. This guy was huge. This guy was enormous, but I was gonna take him on. So I started shooting some arrows at him. I was trying to get his attention, and I did. I really did.
Go down, go down. I knew it. Go get him. Can't see you. Oh my god, how am I still alive?
So there it was,
I killed him!
the dragon body on the floor, dead. I managed to kill him. This battle was so intense. It was crazy. I was feeling fired up. I was so ready. I was so ready to kill Uga Makto. I was so ready.
I did this! Yes! All by myself. Whee! There on the sunset.
I stood there over the horizon, feeling like a hero. I had killed 2 dragons in one day. That was incredible. That was amazing. I was feeling amazing. I went to sleep to the nearby village because it was getting dark. Day 93, I woke up and I decided to try and kill the green dragon for once. I got close to him, started firing, and it didn't work out as well as the last dragon. He grabbed me and threw me around, and he spawns these exploding skeleton things and cinders everywhere, and I got destroyed. But he just destroyed me, and he destroyed me and my confidence and my whole life. I thought I lost the gear. I returned the same day. I managed to recuperate the gear, and I was looking for the dragon, and I don't know how and I don't know what, but it was dead.
What?
something killed it. I don't know what it was, and you guys don't know what it was. So we're just gonna say that I killed it. For the sake of the video, okay? I don't want to hear it. I want you guys to... I want to see some comments down below saying, wow, Dylan, you really showed that dragon. Yeah, okay? I want that down below in the comments, because I did kill him, okay? Day 94, I made the dragon armor, but I decided not to wear it. I was already wearing prop 4 on everything, and I had other enchantments that were better, and I didn't have enough time to go and get all the levels and start enchanting the new gear, so I stayed with the gear I already had. Also, I went to get the green dragon's blood, and that's all I did on day 94. Day 95, I moved my bed to the top floor, and I decorated the house a little bit. I made like a little bedroom upstairs. I made 3 armor stands, and I put the dragon armor on the middle stand to remind myself that this is what I did. I managed to kill 2 dragons. I put 2 other armors that were really important, you know. The only important one was the middle one, you know, but it looked better with diamond armor on the left and silver armor on the right, you know, but you guys know, the main one is the middle one. Day 96, I wanted to prove myself that I was invincible. Not invincible, that I had gotten really strong. So I went in search for another beast that has been lurking through the seas while I was playing. This beast is a sea serpent. A sea dragon. I was looking for one. I wanted to kill it before the 100 days were over. I wanted to prove myself that I was able to kill one of them. On my way there, I got attacked by some mermaids, but they're a piece of cake now, and I found a Cyclops. He attacked me, so I decided to kill him. Poor guy. I slept in the hut that was next to the Cyclops' base house? I don't know. Day 97. I got attacked by mermaids again, looking for sea dragons. There weren't any anywhere, okay? So I got attacked by the mermaids, and this sea dragon appeared out of nowhere. So I attacked it. I was ready. Well, in reality, it attacked me, but yeah.
Hit him! Whoa. What's going on? Killed it.
I managed to kill it pretty easily, you know, but all of a sudden his big brother was right there. Oh, I was not expecting this. I don't know if I was tired or something, but that guy just grabbed me and 2-shot me. I was a piece of cake for that guy. I ran back there, got all my stuff, and the sea dragon had like moved or escaped or somewhere to a different place, and I followed him and I found him. He was on this island, but it was getting too dark. So I went back to sleep, tried the next day. Day 98, I killed that sea dragon and 2 more. It looked like they were glitching. Like when you get closer, they start like jumping in the air, but on the same spot. So I just arrowed them down and I killed them. That was really easy. I made my way to the big village, and I decided it was time. It was my time to challenge Ugamakto. He was still soaring the skies on top of the village. He had already destroyed 40% of the village, and I was here to stop that tyranny, to stop him from destroying the whole village. So I engaged. He saw me, and the battle began. I was firing my arrows, and he went on top of me, trying to evade them. He was throwing fireballs at me, so I had to get some distance between him and I, because it was a battle in the skies. I had to use Oscar the best I could. He could not die, or else I would have died. If Oscar would have died in the air and I would have had to fall, I would have died. I saw him on my left-hand side, and I kept shooting at him. He came straight for me, and he killed Oscar. Instead of letting me fall, he grabbed me. We were both together, and we fell into the water. We both fell from the sky. When I surfaced, I saw him in front of me. I threw arrows at him directly to his head, but he was too strong. He threw a fireball at me, and I was done. I raced back and I got all my stuff. I tried to throw some arrows at him, but he was still throwing fireballs at me. I tried to find cover inside of the village, but he was too strong. He was destroying everything, so I decided to get back into the water. And this was the moment I knew he was going to die.
I did it!
I had killed Ugamakto, finally. On day 99, I finally freed the village from this dragon, from their enemy. And this cinder decided to ruin it all.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
This cinder didn't kill me once. He killed me twice, and he just didn't let me frickin' celebrate, you know? I finally killed the dragon, and this guy just decided to ruin the whole thing. Anyway, let's keep the momentum going. I recovered all my stuff, and I decided to go back home with Oscar. I took a glance again to the village. I saw that they had peace once more. Finally, after years of suffering, they were finally free, and my duty here was done. I made it back home, and I put my dragon bone savior on the wall and my bow on the other side, and I bowed because I had finished. I said goodnight to Boomer.
Boomer. I did it. 100 days.
I walked upstairs and I went to sleep.